Right. Race 2 from Monday. First one, Jordan and Zoltan, 255.
That's it.
Yes, this right. So,
that's a jaunty angle.
Yes. So this one covers the first, quite a few because there's blindfold as well. So
we'll go.
I'm just before we go into looking at it, I'm just going to highlight the written driver's briefing I do for every round when I put up all the practice of details, etc., and give a little bit of information and highlight hotspots and troublesome areas on each track. Now, I do recall talking about try not to go 3 wide, lap 1, turn 1, because it never ends well. And
3 wide.
3 wide. Wonder what's going to happen here.
Yeah.
Only break it down by the rule in the rules is Jordan's obviously had the opportunity. There's plenty of space there, so he's perfectly entitled to go there.
Yeah.
At this point, all 3 drivers are going to have all 3 cars next to each other on the radar.
And they're Jordan's squeezing left, Brian's squeezing right, and Zoltan's got nowhere to go.
Yeah. Now, there's no way 3 cars are going through this first game here without there being an incident. But if you're going to attempt it, you've got to leave space.
Yeah, I mean, Brian's got to go sort of fairly straight on there.
Yeah, he's got to be coming around here, isn't he?
Yeah, around the outside there.
But he's just turned across.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure there would have been room for Zoltan, let alone...
Yeah, but Zoltan can't go left.
Where can he go?
So Jordan's sort of squeezing him out in a roundabout way. The only one that was ever making that was Jordan.
Yeah.
You know, because the other 2 cars were just there to cushion. Yeah, it's just because it was 3 wide. Had it been 2, they'd have made it.
Yeah.
But 3 of them had that choice to make it 2, and none of them took it.
Yeah. But for me, this bit here is on Brian.
Yeah,
because he's not.
Because he turned in.
Just turned in.
Yeah, and you just can't turn in if there's a car already there. You must leave it a space, and he wasn't going to.
No.
He's already aiming and coming away from the curb. Look.
Yeah.
Before contact, so I got pushed through there, but a treat by someone.
And Zoltan doesn't lose any positions because of it.
Yeah.
Jordan Biddle doesn't lose any positions because of it.
No.
But there is a clusterfuck behind. If there wasn't, if it didn't cause this behind, I could argue that Brian suffered enough. But the chaos that has happened behind because of it, it's hard to find. Why is that not working? There we go. It's hard to find a way not to penalise. Just look at the... mess afterwards. Yeah, I got it.
I mean, it was. I think it's quite lucky that there wasn't more damage caused, because the people were sort of like, after the initial few, like with me, Frank, and that little bunch, the other people had spotted it and didn't get involved in it. So I think it lessened the effect, but it's still. I had front and rear damage. I know it wasn't, but it's all aero damage. That slows me down.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people will have.
And the thing is, we can't, like the one of the incidents between Jorge and Paul Garner, the last one, we can't, because the contact is before the apex.
Yeah.
We can't make a argument that it was on either of the other two, can we?
Never going to leave them space.
No.
Maybe one car he was accounting for, but not two.
Yeah.
And again, with the radar on and everything, you know, and what you can see is Brian just turned earlier than he needed to.
And the problem is,
earlier than he should do.
Because we can't steward on whether the sensibleness of what a driver is doing or not, and because Brian's always going to have the argument, well, Jordan sent it up the inside, and made it 3 wide. Yes, he has, but we can't steward on that because he's got every right to be there, because the space was there. It's not he hasn't done anything wrong. He's not sent it from a mile back.
But it's sort of going to happen. As I say, all 3 of them had the option to get out of it. Not one of them chose it.
The thing is, I do feel for Brian a bit, because
I do.
He's left.
He's just
he's backed off here, isn't he? This is why the other 2 have pulled out. So he's being nice and cautious.
Yeah.
But then
just stay out. Stay out. Had he not clipped his Zoltan's front corner, everyone would have made it through, I think. He's turning now. He's going sort of.
He's leaving. He looks like he's leaving space for Zoltan, doesn't it? But there's 3 cars.
2 of them there. Yeah.
And it's this
Zoltan can't move. It's that bit there.
And because the contact is before the apex, it kind of takes what Jordan is doing out of the equation, because the incident happened before what potentially the incident would have been if that Jordan might have caught. I'm not saying he would have caused the incident, but if he'd come in too hot and slid over the bumped off the apex and taken someone out, we will never know what was going to happen, because the contact happened before. So it's
a case of whether it's a warning or a penalty.
Yeah,
because he lost out, but so did a few of us. But you can't really account for that.
No, but it's if it had just been this and there hadn't have been these behind, I'd be quite happy to say he suffered enough out of it, perhaps.
I mean,
it's this that all happens behind.
I mean, we all scattered from being 3 wide behind to avoid adding to anything, and it's just needed that little bit later turn in.
So this covers the first 35 recording incidents. Now, the software
35?
the software may be
Wow.
doubling up.
Yeah,
It may be.
it does.
Surely. It must do on this one for some no reason why it's done. I don't know why it shouldn't be putting duplicates. But Brian gets suspension damage from this as well. Nobody else reports performance impacting damage.
Yeah.
I'm it feels harsh.
Yeah.
To penalise. For me, it feels harsh.
Yeah. See, the only real big loser was him, really.
I think a joint warning.
Yeah.
Because as much as Jordan's got every right to be there.
Yeah. He's trying to give himself an angle and came left, which takes up some of the space that they had. And I know that's perfectly right, and that's what we would all do. But it's had also a compounding effect on the outcome. Everyone's playing nicely. And to be honest, it's just a tiny touch right at the rear corner. Do you know what I mean? So, I'm with you. I don't really want to give a penalty on that because it.
No. Because I think all three of them one of them should have backed out.
The decision and backed out.
Yeah.
Or Brian go, right, I'm going to stay really, really wide and go round, obviously not use the cut through because that's not how it works. But, once you see that there's lots and lots of people beside you on the radar, you know that you've all got to get round this. So don't turn in quite so early. And I think he's just followed the guy in the McLaren in front of him down.
Yeah.
I think he's just followed his line like a magnet sort of thing.
And I think, although Zoltan is probably the least to blame here, he still didn't back out.
No.
So there's a point where it comes to, one of you's got to back out for the sake of your own race. So I think I'm going to put just a warning to all three. Just not that's going to affect their race in penalties or anything, but just because I think you all played your own part in your demise of this race start.
The Martin Car Club has done itself there.
I think that's the fair thing to do.
Everyone has had a hand in it and had the option for it not to happen.
Yeah. So let's put all three warning for awareness of your own safety on turn 1, lap 1. And then you've got the melee of contacts behind. Which is.
Look at that ass.
Why is that not? There we go. Let's just make sure there isn't anything untoward. I mean, again.
Yeah.
Who these three Mr.
Yeah,
Barham.
me, Frank, and whoever.
Yeah, Sebastian.
Yeah. But Sebastian sort of like went early on the brakes. But
fortunately,
Sebastian got out of it.
yeah, but I mean, fortunately, because of what happened in front, we didn't find out what was going to happen.
Well, no, if you watch, me and Frank actually have space.
Yes,
but and Sebastian did sort of
but he
what
backed
Brian
out there.
should have done.
If this wasn't here and he's still turning
he's
in,
seen that.
this is going to do the same thing.
You can't say that though, because we can't guess what Seb's doing. And I kept it tight.
It's after. No, I'm not. It's Seb makes contact before he bows out.
Oh, right.
Watch. No, wrong, mate.
I shouldn't be talking, by the way.
No,
I just suddenly realised.
Let me slow get a slow bit. Oh, slow, please. So let's get to there. Seb turns in here.
Mm-hmm.
There's contact here before he bows out. Watch. And so that's what I mean.
Yeah.
If this hadn't have happened here, then exactly the same sort of thing is going to happen, because you and Frank are trying to come round the corner.
Yeah.
But the third car on the outside is turning in.
I didn't see that he'd done that at the time. I thought he just bailed out.
No, that's what I meant. It's
right. I do apologise to everyone that I've commented on something I shouldn't.
But I mean, there's no outcome from it, because it's all everyone got through. But again, it's the 3 wide. It's never going to turn out well for somebody. Right, let's go back. I just wish they didn't have grass either side of the make life so much easier.
God, wouldn't it? Interesting line.
Did well though.
How many places? I'm surprised it didn't give him a slowdown and they give positions back.
I think because he's gone over the
start of it, but you don't. Well, I mean, that's down to the sim. If it hasn't given it, it hasn't given it. Do you know what I mean? He's just done what we all do and avoided it.
So we can innovate all of that, which is good. So let's just make sure that goes up to 307 there. So that takes us down to there. Right.
Mark on Mark.
Sebastian.
Oh, right, that one.
Yeah, because that's up to 304 is just
yeah
all of that lot. So 329. I need a drink. Right.
I'll stay quiet.
Oh yeah. Right, let's just go back. Let's see what's there. So you and Sebastiano. Yeah, that's all right.
Hang him.
Alistair and Hendrik at 447. All good.
Mhm.
David and Dan 449. Looks like we've missed it.
So he's there.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't what I was expecting.
Right. So the contact between
Right.
those two, first of all, David and Dan, is all good because that was a little kiss on the ass. So that's fine there. Right.
However,
Monster Sultan. So Sultan is trying to go past Jordan by the looks of it. Front, moves to the outside. Right, so let's just break it down into the bits. So
he's not alongside.
Anywhere near being alongside going into the braking zone because he starts braking there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the first part.
Can't get it stopped.
Yeah. Now, when people say, why, moan about being deemed alongside, what class is being deemed alongside, and why I bang on about it so much. A first gear corner, a slow second gear corner, you must 100% be deemed alongside going into the braking zone. And that why that's set in stone. Sorry to pull you out as an example, Zoltan, but this is exactly why. Because when you don't do that, you miss the apex by miles, and if there's somebody in front of you, there's normally an incident. That is textbook why we do that, and why it is defined to make it as clear cut for you guys as we possibly can make it. Nowhere near being alongside.
No.
On the inside, so needed to brake earlier. It's going to miss the apex, even if Dan wasn't there.
Yeah.
And then
luckily enough, Dan didn't get any damage according to that.
Get any performance impact and damage. But he does lose positions. One, two, three.
Zoltan did wait.
He did wait.
Yeah.
Which is good to see.
Yeah.
So Zoltan will be 10 seconds for dive bomb causing and
a collision.
Avoidable is I couldn't think of the words for them for a sec. Avoidable incident resulting in loss of positions. Reduced to 5 for waiting. To 5 for waiting. Plus 1 license point. Right, I missed Barham again. Gary Barham. Right. Gaza and Seb at 456. 456. I thought he was going to be there that he got you.
Yeah,
he managed to get it stopped. Like, whoa. Well done. But all right, so there's nothing in that. No, that's all good. Just the melee. What happened there? Of course, it's doubled it. So, right, and Seb and Matt. 57. So Assuming that's
What
just...
about Matt and Jordan for Jorge? At 6:51.
I haven't got 6:51 yet. It's at
Where are you
4:57.
then? Well, we've just done them two.
I'm literally just looking at Matt and
Oh!
Seb now.
I thought we'd done the one underneath.
Right.
Oh, that's me and you. Sorry, listeners. It's me age, you know.
Then me and you. $4.57. Oh yes, the same. It's just the front of this one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Matt and Jorge. I'm assuming he's just... Whoa.
I know. Aero was doing that a few times.
Oh my God.
Was it Aero? Yeah.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So Matt and Jorge 6:51. Helps if I'm actually on the person.
Apparently so, yeah.
Where have they gone?
There. Oh, he got touched the grass and wiggled.
Yeah, no damage, no.
He done well
bodies
not to
gained.
lose it.
6:52, Matt and Mark Cooley. I think that's just been knocked into.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
we go. So that's fine. Jorge and Seb 6:54. Dokie. Frank and Dan Birch at
8:38.
So he's not alongside. Going into the braking zone.
Yeah.
Doesn't gain an advantage from it though.
No. And space was left and all the rest of it. I mean, it is tricky to tell because you're going at such speed and you know how important that braking. And it's like just it's a tricky one, but this is why we as you say, put it in. Yeah, I mean, you can see you're not there at that point.
So he starts braking there. So
yeah,
you know you're not alongside.
Yeah.
I mean, there's space left, but I'll put it as a warning for a dive bomb.
I was going to say, in theory, Frank could have perhaps backed off and let him go.
Yeah, absolutely. And
he wasn't.
We want to be consistent with what we did. Previously. So warning. And I think because Dan handled it well and left space, because if he hadn't and turned in and he'd lost his advantage over the car behind, it would have been a penalty. So warning for Frank for a dive bomb. I think he's lucky there, to be honest.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's a fine line between lucky, a great move, and a position. Do you know what I mean? So it's we all walk a
disaster.
We all walk a fine
line
of it. The T2 again at 8:42. So that was this bit on the exit. So that's fine. So that takes us to there. Sebastian and Jorge.
10:44.
Which was that one.
And Jordan, 12:23.
12:23. That covers those.
Yeah.
Along with Dan behind. And then we've got Hendrik and Alistair, 13:35.
That must have been the tiniest of rubs.
Yeah. That's all good. Dan, Birch and Zoltan, 13:48. That one. See, the issue here, although it was only a very little touch, he touches him off the line.
Yeah.
And then just there, knocks him off his line and gains an advantage with it, doesn't
he? Yeah. Yeah, he should have backed off and let him keep it. Because that's like a bump and run, isn't it?
It is.
Not malicious, but he shouldn't have gained from it.
Yeah. knocked him wider off the line, and it's to take longer to get on the power, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, because he's had to sort it out, even though it's momentarily.
Yeah.
And he's off the throttle, sorting it out. So yeah, I mean, he's gained an advantage up until now. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, are there mitigating circumstances? I don't think there are. Dan does perhaps break early.
Yeah. Where did he break that?
At the 100.
Was it?
Back. Yeah, you watch. So breaking there.
Yeah. Early.
No, he's early. I mean, but obviously he's.
I break down at the light board.
I break at the light board.
Yeah.
So, but Frank's breaking there as well.
Frank's breaking there.
Well,
yeah, so
not
he's
quite as early, I suppose, but he's breaking sort of halfway in between. But he's kind of
reacting to they're all reacting to Frank starting to break, aren't they? So Dan does, because obviously you've got the closing speed thing, and I think that unfortunately with Zoltan's natural speed, it's caught him out of it. He's expecting it.
He's braked early as well in response, hasn't he? So I mean,
yeah. It's just literally you've bumped him here and put him off his line. Back off and let him keep the place.
Well, I mean, there is that, but Zoltan's also going to have known that Dan's braked early, isn't he? So
yeah.
If someone's braking early, then would be expected.
Oh yeah, it's mitigated. I'm not saying hang him.
What I'm saying is, if someone's braked early in front of you and that's caused that, would you back off and give it back? I don't think I would.
Probably not. I'd probably leave it for the stewards.
Yeah, I mean, if it's if Dan has braked at closer to the digital board which is normal braking zone, then it happened. Then I think there aren't mitigating circumstances here.
Okay.
But that is
down to second.
I think he actually to get it turned, didn't he? I think that puts it down as a race instantly because it's
it's one of them. I think it's the right thing to do. So, I mean, I don't. There was no malice or intention.
No, absolutely. If you break it down to our process of doing it, so that the first one obviously was there contact. Yes, there was contact.
Yes, there was.
Was an advantage gained? Yes, there was an advantage gained. What nullifies that would be a mitigating circumstance.
Yeah.
Which we can see clearly there was.
Yeah.
Dan's braking early in response to what Frank's doing.
Yeah. Zoltan's hard on it.
Yeah, so for me that goes down to a racing incident.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which was where on my sheet? 13. Yes, it's that one.
1348. Yeah.
Right, cool. Next one. Hendrick and Alistair 1406.
And 7.
Yes. Alistair bed on the inside. Hendrick got the run around the outside. Ooh. Let's break it down. Perfectly entitled to be there.
Yeah.
Entering the corner. Hendrick's left space on the inside. Plenty of space.
Yeah.
Alistair's leaving space on the middle.
Yeah, he's trying to leave enough room there.
The issue...
That sausage you always go bounce on.
If you... Like we spoke about in the previous round one, wasn't it? On the last corner.
Yeah.
If you squeeze someone onto a sausage curve or a curb, they've got to come back off, haven't they? That's where the first contact. He's kept it tight, but
he's kept it as tight as he can, and it's slippery as hell on.
Could he have been on less throttle, perhaps? That wouldn't have perhaps taken him out so wide. Could he have dabbed the brakes? Yes, I mean at this point, does he think he's?
Yeah.
Does he think he needs to? It's there, isn't it?
Yeah. At that point, could Alistair have opened the steering to allow a smoke on the exit there? Like, I know you're trying to stop someone getting the run, but
I mean, if you leaving room, someone having to have all four wheels over the white line, is not leaving room. Making someone go onto the sausage, they are always going to have to come off the sausage.
Yeah.
Which results in the contact. So the contact is here.
Yeah.
When there's not even a car's length between the sausage and Alistair. So
yeah,
he's always going to come off, and whether he's not on throttle, on brake, on full throttle, he's probably if there's not more than the car's length between you,
he doesn't fit in the space.
Yeah, there's no space. Yeah,
off of the. But
for me, Alistair's caused his own demise here. I think because there's not a car's width between Alistair and the sausage, let alone Alistair and the white line. And yes, you can have two wheels over the white line and have two wheels on the track, and that can be classed as leaving enough room. But if you can't fit the car that you're trying to give room to between you and the white line, there's not enough space, is there?
I mean, look, he's almost touched the line at the apex. Alistair's made that perfectly, but unfortunately, there was already a car there.
And there's the contact there.
Yeah.
And there's not enough. It's just not enough room.
Yeah.
I think for me that's Alistair's caused his own demise there.
He's just squeezed a tad too much. Yeah, he's left space there, but he's turned straight across, and he's still there. Hendrick is still there.
Because look at this bit where before he starts turning, he's left the room that he needs to leave on the exit, isn't it? And he doesn't.
Yeah. He's then cut straight across to for the apex of that.
If the sausage wasn't there, you'd
it
get
would
away
have come
with it.
out fine. Yeah.
But if he's left more room, he's. I mean, this is not going to happen.
It just says there's going to be a collision as soon as, like, if you stop it there, like, where's he supposed to be?
Yeah.
How is he not supposed to bump into Alistair
without coming to a complete stop?
Yeah. So yeah, Alistair's caused his own downfall.
He pretty much does at 36 miles an hour, doesn't he? Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, because again, we talk reaction times. You have to allow for human reaction times, and I suppose there would be the argument from Alistair's side that, oh, look, he's on throttle. He didn't need to be on throttle, but he can't react until the car's off the sausage. Yeah. He's still got one wheel on it here, and the contacts before that. Yeah, that's for me. Yeah. That's down on Alistair.
Alistair turning across the front of him, sort of thing, not with the lack of space.
Yeah, so go down as an LFA.
Cause it. Yeah.
Right. Let's straighten these two up, and find the next one. Oh, not there. Here we go. Right, Seb
and Mark Cooley. 14:28.
14:28. Okie dokie.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Right, Frankie and Dan Birch, 15:42.
It's 4.
And Dan Wilson gets suspension damage. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because he's not. Let's see what's happens here. 15:42. Right. How does Dan Wilson get suspension damage when it's Dan Birch and Frankie involved? It's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Right. So let's break it down a bit. So well alongside.
Yeah. Everyone's allowed to be there.
Oh, it doesn't.
Dan's coming across.
Frank's nowhere near.
No.
He's nowhere near the apex, is he?
But he's still making it. He's less than a car's width away from it. As we know, you can't get on that curb.
Yeah, but I mean, there's. Frank's not. He needs to be keeping it tighter on the inside, doesn't he? I'm not saying you need to be on the curb, but
I don't think. Let's have a look.
He hasn't turned in properly.
So really,
I mean, Dan's not aiming for the apex.
no.
He's leaving him room.
But a lot of people like the apex is over here, up where the Aston is, where people hit it because they're coming in north, out where Dan is.
Yeah, but he's not on the racing line, though, is he? Frank. I mean, he's got to be holding it tight. If you want to go down the inside of something, or you've got to be.
Dan had the run on him, didn't he? Coming down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Frank that's defending it.
Frank's staying there. I think Frank's had a wiggle as well by
Yeah, it looks like he's locked up.
Yeah. Sure that wiggled then, which would have straightened him up. Yeah, he did. Front left locked. I think I saw it.
I haven't tried a front view before.
No.
He's just not got it turned in time, has he?
No, he hasn't.
I like this front view.
Yeah. Yeah. He had a very brief lock-up.
Yeah.
Just before. I'm sure it, like when you showed the side one, it looked like the front right momentarily locked.
Yeah, there is. You can see the tyre mark.
Yeah.
Which means you just go straight on.
Yeah.
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 I don't think.
I mean, there's a car's width or more left.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
And he was on his brakes. There's no blame on Dan there. Frank's on his brakes. We saw that.
Yeah.
He catches Dan Christo trying to go down the inside. Frank's still on the brakes.
Yeah.
So it's between Dan and Frank. I don't know how Dan Wilson gets involved in the suspension damage, but must have logged at the same time somewhere else, perhaps.
Yeah. He might have hit the wall or something at the same time.
Frankie and Dan Christo is an NFA because Frankie's on his brakes.
Yeah.
Oh, Frankie and Sebastiano. I'm sure that's just
1647.
Oh, 1647.
Whoa!
Oh dear.
Did someone miss their braking?
Got on the grass.
Got on the grass. Lucky it was a glancer, wasn't it?
Yeah. Gets away with that. Held his brakes.
Yeah.
Go position back.
Yeah.
It's all good. Alistair and David. I don't know if I don't see his name. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Alistair. at 1854.
It was.
There's that one. That's that. And last one.
Jordan and Zoltan.
Jordan and Zoltan.
2613. Good battling.
That is the lot. So the software, the coding is pulled out and made duplicates. That's why the list looks twice as long. So I'm glad. Thank you.
Thank you.